Hello everybody, I'm here to give you a quick review on that right there. That is my Denali Aire 4DANC12K air conditioner. It's a 12,000 BTU 115 volt air conditioner, um, and it's not all that expensive. I think it was 300 something or other. I'll look the price up and post it like right up here somewhere at Menards. I just had to get a replacement recently. I had the precursor to this, or a different variant of this same Denali Aire that worked really good, and I screwed it up. I broke it, so I had to replace it, and I ended up getting this one. Um, it does pretty good. Well, let's tell you a little bit about it. Like I said, this is the 4DANC 12K right there. It's a 115 volt, 9.3 amps, 10.5 max on startup, I believe. Blah blah blah. You know, that's all the information that you need on it as far as that goes. It doesn't have a whole lot of settings. It's not all that fancy. It has a nice little thing that you can pull down here and get to the filter inside. Nothing super special. Standard window mount with the accordion stuff here, and we've got it taped over to seal it really well, because the accordion style stuff that they have available for these, none of them ever seal properly. So we just used some white duct tape and made it a little bit better. It rocks. I tell you what, I am using this as the single air conditioner to cool my downstairs. And my downstairs consists of this room. It's in a dining room here. That room back behind this, which is the kids' room, kids' dining, or a living room, or the cats mostly inhabit it now. Down this way, this door behind me goes into the kitchen. There's a bathroom, a very short hallway into my living room area. So it's quite a bit of space. And I am cooling all of it with a 12,000 BTU air conditioner. I do have a fan set up on my table here. We don't eat around the table. Normally it's just me. In the summer when my kids are out of college, they're here too. But the table mostly is for crafts, and I got my 3D printers here. So it works well for me. I'm able to put the fan on and blow through the kitchen into the other room down there, and it stays extremely comfortable. In the 90 degrees that days that we've had in Michigan, I might have it on 72 in here, might be 78 back there or so on at the worst times. You know, in the extreme heat of the day, and I've gone in and out the door a couple of times there because there's a garage entry back there, and that's where we usually go in and out. But it's very comfortable. One of the big reasons is this air conditioner keeps the humidity down, and with the lower humidity, the heat carrying capacity of the air kind of disappears, so it feels more comfortable. Not a lot of fancy stuff to it. Comes with a simple remote, has power, your speed selection, which I think is low, medium, high, and auto, a mode, which is a cool, a fan, and I think that's it, and an eco setting so that if it doesn't need to be on when the compressor's not running, it'll run the fan for a short duration and then turn itself off. And then a delay, not sure what that is, I don't use it, and then an up or down. I'll show you a little bit about what it does. Now, one of the things that you'll notice is there's no display right now. That is the one downside to this. I do not like that. And if I hit the plus button, for instance, it just brings the display back to life. It's all in blue, and I don't like that. It's different. It's easy to see on phone, but hard to see across the room, especially when it's bright outside. You've got your cool mode. You notice it's on eco right now. I can turn the eco off. You don't notice the difference in the fan speed because it's set for automatic fan speed. or I can turn the eco back on, and that just means, like I said, if like at night when it cools down and the air conditioner isn't needed, the fan turns itself off as well. This is a standard simple window mount. I've got it outside my window here. It needs a minimum of a 5-degree tilt back. It's a standard one where the condensation kind of gets drawn up into the pan down below and evaporated out. You can hear it sloshing a little bit like you can with some air conditioners, but overall, this thing for the price rocks. Like I said, it's not all that fancy, but for the price, it cools the whole downstairs. It works beautifully. And to just take a 115 volt, 110 volt receptacle, I don't have to plug it into anything special. That's fantastic. I mean, not a whole lot else to say other than that. It's a simple window air conditioner, no Wi-Fi, no nothing like that. But if you need something that works really well, they work. This thing works amazing. The Denali Aire 12,000 BTU that I had prior to this that I destroyed, that was my fault, not going to go into it, also worked beautifully. It didn't have a blue display though. I kind of like the display on the other one better. So, but whatever, it works beautifully. So if you're looking for something that has maximum cooling abilities and doesn't need special electrical hookups, this is great unit. The Denali Aires have really good ratings as well. For me, it was either this or a TCL. And I've heard good and bad things with TCL. I just decided to go with what I had previously. It's worked really well, and so far I am very, very happy that I made that choice. I don't necessarily need Wi-Fi in an air conditioner. I just want it to crank the cold out, and this thing cranks the cold out. So anyway, just wanted to give you a quick overview of what it's like, whether these things work or not. Yes, highly recommended, and I'll talk to you guys later.